It started with a list, just names, not many, 7, maybe 8, written in a plain black journal. No title, no explanation, but she knew what it was. She called it the Judas File. Each name carried a memory, a moment, a sting. Esther, the prayer partner who stopped returning her calls. Amma, the friend who told her testimony in public without permission. Kelechi, the leader who smiled in front of others, then said she lacked spiritual maturity behind closed doors. It wasn't just offense. To her, it was betrayal, the kind that makes you question not just people, but God. She didn't write the file out of bitterness, at least that's what she told herself. She was processing, just writing it down to release it, to move on, to pray eventually. But she didn't pray, she added names, kept the memories. The list grew. One night during worship, she heard it.
You missed a name.
She blinked. The voice wasn't loud, but it thundered through her spirit, clear, gentle but unmistakable.
You missed a name.
She flipped the journal open and stared at the list. Who? She whispered. And the answer came like a whisper laced with fire.
Yours. You've betrayed me too.
Her breath caught. It wasn't shame, not yet. Just confusion. Suddenly, her memory flooded. Moments she'd dismissed as small. When she said, "I'll pray for you," but never did. When she felt the nudge to speak to a stranger and walked away instead. When she sought applause on stage, but ignored God in the secret place. When she chose silence to keep her reputation intact. They weren't dramatic, but they were real. Quiet compromises, seemingly minor disobedience, tiny denials, the kind Judas made long before the kiss. She sank to her knees. Conviction flooded her heart. The journal slipped from her hand. Hot tears came, not of guilt, but recognition.
I never saw it this way,
she whispered. The presence that filled the room wasn't angry, it was grieving. Grieving for the parts of her that still clung to pride. Grieving for the unforgiveness shrouded in denial. Grieving for the love she withheld while waiting to be loved first. But even in grief, there was grace. She reached for the journal. One by one, she crossed out every name. The Judas File was no longer a list of those who failed her. It became a mirror where she asked God to search out her own heart. A list of people she started to intercede for. Because sometimes the one who needs mercy most is the one pointing fingers. Sometimes the Judas you're hunting is in your own heart. To the one watching, maybe you've kept your own Judas file. Maybe the pain is still raw and the ink is still fresh. But what if the first name God wants you to write is yours? Not to condemn you, but to remind you, we all need the same mercy we're so slow to give. Before you close the book on someone else, ask him to open the pages of your own heart. Because in the end, the cross was built for every name in the file, including yours. If this story blessed you, subscribe and stay tuned for the next video.